We've all procrastinated with practicing piano, but this piece of research is going to blow your mind and totally make you rethink about how you imagine procrastinating with your piano practice and even other areas of your life. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Jonathan. Here at the South Shore Piano School YouTube channel, we're all about helping you make the piano journey meaningful, exciting, and fun. Now let's talk about procrastination. It's easy to think we procrastinate at the piano, we're being lazy, we're not managing our time well, but the research says otherwise. Researchers like Hal Hirschfield at UCLA have discovered something amazing. They did brain scans of lots of people and discovered that when we think about ourselves in the future, it activates the same part of our brain as when we think about a total stranger. That's crazy. So in other words, when you're thinking about whether you should practice and you think about the future of your piano playing, you literally care about your piano future as much as you care about the mailman's piano future, which means probably not that much. And because we're not all that excited or concerned, it's so much easier to put off practicing today because we lose sight of what our piano playing looks like next week, next month, next year. But now that you understand this part of how your brain works, there are some ways that you can overcome this and overcome your practice procrastination. There are 3 ways you can turn this insight into action. The first is to pull the future closer to you. Instead of thinking about your piano life weeks, months, years from now, think about what you want your piano life to look like in the next hour. Because we're pulling that time frame closer, it's gonna be less likely that we'll sort of default to not really caring about our piano future. So pull those goals from far out into the future closer so that you can motivate yourself to practice and feel those results now. Second, this might seem a little simplistic, but if you take some time to deliberately think about your future self, intentionally, not sort of defaulting to what the research shows, and really feeling the emotions, you can propel some motivation. So in other words, you could think about, well, what would be exciting about a year or 2 from now if I stick with my practice routine every day? Or you could go the other way and think, well, if I don't practice for 2 years, how am I going to feel? And am I going to have some regrets? Either going towards pleasure or avoiding pain can really help you overcome the procrastination and get practicing right now. Third, find a community. There are other people out there just like yourself who are on this adult piano journey. And by finding an accountability partner, whether it's a friend or even just offering to play for a family member after a week or 2, communicating, these outside friends can help you save you from yourself, basically, because when you know that you're going to talk with another person about your piano journey, you're going to be much less likely to procrastinate because you're going to think about the future in a different way. You're not going to think about yourself years from now, but you're going to think about, okay, how am I going to feel when I talk to my friend about my practice? And that will surely motivate you to get some practicing in right now. If you found this helpful, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. See you in the next one.